Hey everyone, I'm Andy Raffel from eTeknix.com and we're here at EGX 2019 in the Excel Centre in London. First stop of the day is with CyberPowerPC, and they've got actually quite a big booth here. They're just kind of showing, I guess, some of their systems from a variety of different ranges. So what we're going to do is just kind of take a pretty lackadaisical kind of walk around the booth and show you exactly what they've got on offer for various price points. And if you are down here, there is a few things to actually check out. You can kind of have a go on some of these systems yourselves, and they've also got a VR rig just over here that we're going to be looking at as well. Let's go and take a look. So with some of the systems that they've actually got here, they have teamed up with certain brands. So we can see that some of them brands include NVIDIA, MSI, Intel, Corsair, XPG, which is part of AData, AOC Gaming, Seagate, and Microsoft. So some of the biggest and kind of boldest brands in the market. So we're actually expecting some of the sort of latest and greatest high-end components within some of these systems. Now, anyone who's been to an EGX event before and seen what kind of CyberPower do, what they've done in the past is just had rigs on show, which obviously look very, very nice, but no ability to actually play them. They just kind of have a looping video. They've changed it up this year so you can actually come down here and you can have a little go yourself. So we've got a couple of systems here, one inside a Corsair chassis, Intel processor, RTX 2080 Super, some of the latest and greatest products. And that's playing, you can actually sort of hop on this and play PUBG. If we move over, we've got another system based at a various kind of different price point with, again, sort of Intel, AData memory in there. So some of kind of, you know, the key components that have actually kind of launched and hit the market in the last couple of months. Now, another really cool thing is all to do with RTX. So let's go and check that out over there. So speaking of RTX, what they've actually got here is two systems that are kind of comparative, really, and they've got the game Control on there. One of them has actually got a 2070 Super, I believe, in there, while the other one has got a Zotac 1080. Obviously, one of them has RTX on, the other one has RTX off. Just so you can kind of see the difference. It's a little bit hard to compare because obviously they're not playing, I guess, the same part of the game, but you can still kind of, you know, appreciate what the lighting effects do when RTX is on compared to what RTX looks like, I guess, when it's off. So yeah, it looks really, really nice. Let's move on and take a look at the other area, which is all to do with kind of gaming against other people and, I guess, more affordable systems. So over here is kind of where we've got our more affordable based systems. So what we've got is the EGX Elite. There's actually 6 of them, 3 on this side, 3 on the other. Spec-wise, I mean, it's a £1,200 system. And it is worth mentioning at this point, we are actually giving away a CyberPowerPC at the moment, and I will link to that in the description below. But we're talking Z390, i5 9600KF, and 2060 Supers in here, 16 gig of AData memory. So again, we've got kind of, you know, a decent spec system, but for a very reasonable price. And everyone's just playing Unreal Tournament here by the looks of it, against kind of each other. So solo mode, but you know, just a way of kind of interacting with potential customers and just kind of getting people involved with what CyberPower are doing. So a couple of other things that I want to show you at the CyberPower booth. The first up is that they have a VR racing rig. So anyone who's at EGX who hasn't actually experienced VR, this is a prime example to kind of, you know, head on down and actually sort of take a look and see what it's all about. I will warn you, it is a very, very fast-paced racing game and it can make you a little bit seasick, but you know, still good fun. Now, the other thing is, as I mentioned earlier, they're showing off different games and kind of what their systems can do. So we've got one here with Apex Legends on it. We've got another one with a different game on it. We've got what looks like Dirt, I think, the racing game. So basically, you can have a look at exactly how their systems perform. Now, the systems that they've actually got here are, I guess, not for the faint-hearted. They are on the higher end of the scale, but you can see exactly why. You're talking sort of £4,000 up to the monster that you may be able to see behind me, but we will be sure to get B-roll, that's about sort of just under £7,000 featuring the Corsair Obsidian 1000D. But these all, at least most of them, have got custom loop in there. It's all the Hydro X series from Corsair, and they look absolutely amazing. Anyone who's done kind of custom loop water cooling before will know that obviously does ramp up the price, but you do get some huge benefits with it in terms of kind of, you know, the ability to overclock your system a little bit further, to have cooler temperatures, to bring the fan noise down, and so forth. So I guess the key takeaway from what CyberPower are actually doing here is kind of showing that they have something for everyone. No matter what your budget is, they kind of have a little bit for everyone. And I think if you are at EGX, you'd be stupid not to come down here and just kind of have a little look. And speaking of that, they have got another area over here, which I will show you, which is kind of based around sitting down with someone from CyberPower, speaking to their sales department, kind of telling them what games you're looking at playing, what your kind of budget is, and they'll actually work out what they've got available for you. And remember, they do have finance options as well. So I've worked with CyberPower for quite some time now, and I do believe that the quality of, I guess, the systems they build is very much up there, you know, as being regarded as one of the best system integrators in the country. And that goes to show with what they're actually doing here. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, just kind of taking a general run round the whole booth and sort of showing, you know, what kind of things that they have on offer. And obviously if you have a lot of money, and I'm talking a lot of money, they have also got the in-win WinBot up there, and also the crazy, I think it's the Z Tower, I think they called it, the one that's kind of all twisty. So yeah, if you got the money for that, they can build you a system in one of them as well. Until next time guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. See you later, bye bye.